So do you want to tell us like your journey at ANZUK, where you began and where you're going?
Yeah, perfect. So I first started with ANZUK, I don't want to show my age, but many years ago. So went across with ANZUK to London and taught over there for a couple of years. After teaching over there, thought, I don't know if teaching's for me, so I approached ANZUK to come work in the Melbourne office. Unfortunately, they employed me and I was stuck there for about 4.5 years. Really enjoyed my time, but yeah, sort of ended up finishing up to sort of take a break and go back to teaching, but was looking for more sort of international opportunities, and that's where I'm really excited to be heading as next week fly out to the States and California for a new role, starting up Scoot Education in San Diego, so excited for that.
That's so exciting. A long journey, but a good one.
That's exactly right. COVID's definitely delayed it, but you know, the reservation now.
Well, better late than never.
Exactly
right. You
right.
probably don't want to be over there in the thick of it as well.
Yeah, true.
Wait it out a bit. So how do you start your day?
I think this is probably really unique, but just getting up early always starts with an alarm clock. So 5 alarms is what gets me up and going in the morning. But yeah, no, I always practice gratitude in the morning. So 5 grateful things. Yep.
Gratitude, what a good one. Love that. Okay, the next question is, who was your idol growing up?
I feel like there's so many people who've had positive influences on my life, but I feel my parents have always just been a real good positive influence, and you know, someone to tell me to back yourself and chase dreams. So I sort of say that I idolise my parents a little bit in sort of my journey. Yeah.
Great one. What advice would you give your younger self?
I think don't take life too seriously. Don't always focus on the end goals. Enjoy the journey as you work through, you know, this madness that we know as life. So, yeah, take a deep breath and enjoy the journey. Yeah.
He'd love that. What places in America are you most excited about visiting?
Well, there is too many. So I think I'm pretty excited, obviously, to get some sun after just coming from the Melbourne winter or winter months as we start to approach it. So yeah, definitely look to exploring California and so many other states, but also to hopefully when things open up, Mexico would be a great spot to sort of check out a little bit more as well.
Excellent. Have you been before?
I've done Central and South America, but I haven't been to Mexico. It's probably one of a few places we've missed. Yeah.
Mexico. Love it. Okay. What do you do on your weekends?
On my weekends, yeah, good question. So it normally starts with a run on Saturday morning, so I like to go for a good 5-10k run, and then at the moment I've been looking after my nephew, so he's 2 years old and keeps me on my toes, so that's kind of the routine at the moment, and you know, occasionally just catch up with, you know, friends, exercise, you know, the odd cordial here or there, catching up with mates, especially when the footy's on, is also another favourite pastime too.
Love that. What is something that a lot of people don't know about you?
Probably you look at my first name and go, that's ridiculous. Probably the more ridiculous part is I've got 3 middle names thrown on top of that as well. So yeah, Tundra, David, Edwin, Alan, Blount. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Yeah,
just cause, like.
Oh, look, it kind of makes sense. It's my 2 grandfathers and my dad's name, okay. But yeah, look, that's it. Does it really make sense? Who knows?
I like it. It sounds more like grand. Like it just keeps going.
So formal, yeah.
yeah.
Try and get on a name.
You can make it an acronym basically at this point.
That's it.
Okay. What made you want to move to America?
I think probably 2 things in my life that I sort of really value is one is having a challenge and always working, you know, and challenging yourself in so many ways. And I think the role itself seemed to me like it was going to be a challenge, and that's what excites me to change it up and give it a crack over there. So really excited for that. The other thing is travel is a big part of my life. So I've, you know, always love an opportunity to go abroad and to mix a bit of, you know, work, and then also have that opportunity, hopefully, to travel once the world changes a little bit. Will be exciting times for sure. So they're sort of my 2 big drivers.
Nice, fingers crossed. It's sooner rather than later. What kind of music do you listen to?
Oh, that's where this gets interesting. Like, if you just looked at my Spotify like playlist, I'm not even going to share it because people are going to be like, what the heck? But it is a mixture of a range of different things. My sister's actually a professional muso, so I sort of grown up listening to like a lot of jazz and funk, but then I'm like love listening to techno as well. So yeah, real diverse sort of range. Hard to pin what I'm listening to. I think my mood really, deciphers what I'm going to listen to. In the morning, going for a run after work, whatever. So yeah.
Totally, definitely changes with mine as well.
Yeah.
This is a random one, but what would your DJ name be?
Don't know. Apparently, I'd probably go DJ Boof, but I think it's taken by Daniel Mundy, so I think you might have copyrights on that one. So anything other than DJ Boof, I believe.
What is your most prized possession?
Most prized possession? I wouldn't say I'm really a materialistic person, so I feel that probably my most prized possession is probably my passport, because it allows me to go travel and create memories, which I'm sort of all about, and experiences. So I'd say that's probably my most prized possession.
Yeah, I love that answer. Okay, what is your favourite pizza topping?
Oh, see, I think growing up as a kid, Hawaiian would have been the case, but then you get into all these arguments, can you have pineapple on a pizza and so forth. So now at the moment I'm pretty like margarita is standard for me.
Yeah, politically correct.
Politically correct, cool, thank you.
So what is your dream country to travel to?
Oh, I think it's sometimes for me, maybe dream continent. So would love to sort of travel Africa. It's a place I haven't really explored. But yeah, probably the one that sort of got away as well I'd love to go to is Cuba. So that's something that hopefully in the coming years we'll get to as well.
Yeah, totally. Okay, what song gets you pumped up?
Once again, I won't be sharing this, but I definitely have a pump up list of songs, and I'd just be embarrassing myself if I answered that question, so I'm just going to say no comment.
Alright. Very politically correct again, there we go.
Oh, sitting on the fence.
Yeah. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Bit of both, but I do like to get up early and always do something, be proactive in the morning, so I'll probably go morning person.
Nice, seize the day. What was your favourite subject in school?
So being a PE teacher, sport was always my favourite subject, so yeah.
Yep. Do you have an ANZUK value that stands out?
I think for me, growth is just one that really stands out for me. It's about challenging yourself in your personal life and your professional life, and I think where you are now is not where you're always going to be, so I always look excited to a new challenge, and sort of sometimes embracing that unknown as well.
And I feel like you've got to live that value very much so.
Yeah,
within your role, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, do you like vintage or new things?
Bit of a mix.
Yeah. What are 3 things that you can't live without?
So, family and friends. And I might just chuck in gratitude in there as well. It's something that, definitely comes to mind.
Favourite application?
Like app?
Yeah. Phone app?
Well, I'm trying to think like Spotify, and then we've got like a running app as well. So, really exciting tech stuff.
What's your current TV obsession?
Don't really have a TV obsession. When I'm watching things, I like to watch a lot of documentaries. That's probably what I do watch. Or, just sort of like short series. I hate like, if you lost the TV show is possibly like the worst thing I think ever invented for myself. So, I feel like something that's got a start and a finish that's written well is what I look for these days.
Nice. Most adventurous thing you've ever done?
I went skydiving, which I feel was pretty adventurous. Also had a bit of a mugging experience in my travels as well, so maybe that was something, but it wasn't planned, but maybe that was something that became adventurous at the time as well.
Gosh, how did you talk your way out of that one?
I didn't talk, that was probably the hint.
Right. What would you like to be remembered for?
I think just being kind and having a positive impact on people's life, always trying to help people. And I think that's sort of what I've always loved, working in education, whether it be teaching in the classroom or in recruitment, where you're obviously helping people with opportunities.
Yeah, I love that. A skill that you are working on at the moment?
Don't test me, but Spanish is definitely the goal. So I've always tried to learn a bit of Spanish. Obviously, when I've travelled, I've picked it up a lot more. But yeah, it's definitely like a lifelong goal is to be fluent in another language. So yeah, hopefully there's plenty more years to work on that skill.
Yeah. If you could master one instrument, what would it be?
Well, as I said, my sister's a professional musician. She plays tenor saxophone. Just the relationship we have, my sisters are my best friends, but just to annoy the heck out of her, I'd love to be a better tenor saxophone player than her, purely to annoy her after how hard she's worked and had the spotlight in the family for many years.
Secret revenge.
Yeah.
What's something that makes you laugh or someone?
That's tough. I don't know. I just always got probably a very annoying laugh. So I just always look for any moment in life that you can smile and have fun about. I guess it's sort of a bit of the mindset of how I try to live life. So yeah, I don't think there's anything specific thing. Just always look to crack a joke. A Daniel Mundy dad joke actually always makes me laugh. So as I said, I look forward to the next national meeting so we can be shared another one of them.